Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid, just going over to XRP. Once again, thank you for your support, okay? Big up the CoinsKid crew. So definitely get involved in the CoinsKid Discord. It's an amazing community. Posted this a couple of days ago in the Discord on Zilliqa, the ticker is ZIL. Lovely little opportunity right there, and it's taking out the red line and it's marching right now. It's getting towards that red line, which is a 55 EMA, you know, on the daily time frame. Look at that. So, you know, it's a nice little trade, even if there's a little breakout into the 55, it's making money and you can pay yourself basically. So these are the little trades that I do post in the Discord as and when I see them. Equally, a few months ago on Twitter and equally in a YouTube video, I did make an update for the CoinsKid crew, because I know a lot of people were chatting about Litecoin at the time and are asking me to make a video, so I did. You know, Litecoin, it was pushing up and everyone thought it was going to take off into space, but I did make a video just looking at historical data right there, that usually when Litecoin, just prior to the halvening, it has a pump into that, and then when the halvening occurs, it dumps beyond that basically, and that's exactly what's happened. This was a major play here for Litecoin that I did bring to your attention in a previous video. I think I'm making a video around about here, and we're looking at a pump into this resistance. We met the technical target, and at that point I went short, and I said to you, I'm looking to buy back in on this white trend line for Litecoin, and that's exactly what I've done right now. Okay, so obviously my stop loss is on this swing low right now for Litecoin. I will try and get an update out for you, but so far so good. It does look as though every time we hit this trend line, we do start to react positively off this particular trend line. Okay, and this might just be a macro ascending triangle, who knows? Okay, but if we do start to take off here and you come up and you've got your double bottom down here on this trend line like you did way back last year in June, you know, you've come up impulsively and correctively, which is an absolute possibility right now. If that is the case, then in theory we should begin to march towards that yellow line, which is just adding confluence for this big push up for the crypto markets right now. Okay, so again, if this breaks down, it's going to look macro bearish, but at the minute it's holding that low. You know, that low, when it come back down to that trend line, that's where I re-entered. It's come up, it's made some kind of high low, which is potentially this scenario right now. So if we do start to come up and consolidate, create some kind of ascending triangle right there, I'll obviously bring it to your attention. Then Litecoin's looking pretty tasty off this white trend line, and you know, the risk that I've took of getting back involved in Litecoin is going to pay off, and this is something I relay to you. So again, get involved in Discord, get involved in the community. But right now, let's dive into the XRP chart, see what we can see. Okay, so looking at XRP on a weekly time frame, respecting the data here, what we're doing, we've fallen back into the Gaussian after flipping green. We've flipped green on this major move here for XRP, and right now we've fell back into the Gaussian. So one thing that will be really bearish in my opinion, and we'll keep an eye on this going forward, if we do zoom in, you can clearly see what we've found here is support, and then we found resistance. So right now we've come back, we've actually made a higher low than the support, and right now we're trying to tackle this resistance again. So I think one thing that you could be patient for, and again, patience is key with XRP, you see this level of resistance here, the top end of the Gaussian, currently, what is that? That's 0.55412. I think if you see a close above that anytime soon on a weekly time frame, don't forget these are weekly candles, if we see the close above that, I think you're getting a major confirmation statement that the bottom here was there. Okay, that correction, and a potential ABC correction right there for XRP, which I've gone through with you many times before. Okay, obviously the invalidation of that, you've not got to be a rocket scientist to see that, you know, if we lose that low, that invalidates this theory that I've got, and what we've got potentially, you're coming down, you're into resistance and you drop again, absolutely possible, okay, towards this line, which is analysis that I see a lot of people looking at right now. So obviously that will give the game away that that's the target if we start to see XRP break down and lose the median of the Gaussian. Okay, so currently the median of the Gaussian, if we see a weekly close below that level, which is 0.45137, then that could give a looking glass and a warning shot to the fact, okay, you know, you've come down, you're coming up like that, you're correcting into the resistance, and right now you're looking to drop below the Gaussian and you're looking to attack the bottom of the Gaussian. That is absolutely possible. Now, you know, there's no guarantees here that XRP is going to break out and do this, that and the other, but what I'm looking for is confirmation statements. So right now what we're looking at is a close above that is bullish, and a closer below that is bearish. It really is that simple, because you know, if you close below that, you're looking at projection of that. If you close above that, you're looking at projection to where you've come from basically. You know, you're attacking the highs. So at the minute you're caught in a box basically. You're caught between the top end of the Gaussian and the median of the Gaussian. Closing below is bearish, closing above is, you know, a really good signal that, okay, we might have found a bottom just there, we're confirming it by breaking above, and we hold it and boom, we're on that red line. Absolutely possible, because this is exactly what we did here the last time we flashed green. Okay, so remember, there's no bias, and I'll keep you updated as best as I can with anything I see in the charts, bearish or bullish or whatever, you know, and give you projections in the direction in which the charts are telling me. But at the minute, what I think we've got is a beautiful move, just like we've got there, beautiful move, flip green, fell back into the Gaussian, held it, got the close above. That was the go signal, basically the bullish signal, and then boom, you bolted. So if you can just be patient and wait for that signal to potentially occur, then that would be the signal to say, okay, we're increasing the probability of doing that. Because the last time we did go green, we had that major crash into it, fueled by this rubbish way back in, it was December 2020, wasn't it? Yeah. And then boom, we've got that close, see you later on the red line. So if we get the close here, see you later, it increases the probabilities of that. It doesn't mean it will 100% happen. Please remember that, okay? Nothing I say is financial advice. So so far so good. Respecting the data, we've sort of bolted, flash green, come back into the Gaussian. If we create this series of high lows, take out the resistance at the top end of the Gaussian, which I've shown you, technically that's a nice little statement from XRP. And obviously the inverse of that is if we lose a Gaussian, we're potentially losing the low from which we've come. And that's not necessarily too clever looking at short-term upside for XRP. It will project to the downside. Really, is that simple. So where's your support become? The bottom end of the Gaussian and this green trend line. So it's not going to do that, it's going to do this, and that is absolutely possible. I can't take it off the table, but in a minute I'm just respecting what it's doing. There's your low, there's your high, you made a high low. So if you attack this level of resistance, here's your ascending triangle, just like it was there. You got your support, came up into resistance, came back in high low, and you bolted. But let's not forget, this massive crash here, this huge correction, was fueled by that. And at the minute there's not really much here other than the macros awful or whatever that's sort of pushing XRP to the downside right here. So I have to remain cautiously bullish on XRP going forward. Okay, so I do think XRP is trying to run to that 55-day EMA. I keep going through this with you, so that's always been my target since we bottomed last week, the 55-day EMA. We have run into the 200-day EMA. I did show you yesterday, I'm looking for some signals to stack up on top of each other. One of the key things we need to see here, obviously, is on the daily, is to get back inside the Gaussian. So again, this is a major low resistance right now, so we're sort of not quite ran into it yet, but if we do start to get back into this Gaussian and this in itself flips green, this could indicate the fact that we've got found a bottom, basically confirming it, and we're looking to go again. Because look, there's your bottom in January, we came up, we came back into it going green, we held the bottom of it, and then boom, you're looking to hold the support at the bottom end of the Gaussian. So if we do start to come back into this like this and we correct, we want to be holding the bottom end of the Gaussian to expect any upside. It's just data, not emotion. Okay, hope you understand the update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Nothing I say is financial advice. If you want to get involved in the CoinsKid community right there and take advantage of them, day trades and things like that, then definitely get involved. And just want to say thank you to the community for supporting the channel, and obviously you supporting Twitter, the Discord, the TikTok. Thanks a lot. Yeah, have a good weekend. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.